Finally, Shankar has dropped a teaser for the Devil May Cry anime that he's been keeping a tight lid on. And my god, does that animation look clean! Hello, it's the Devil Joe, back again with a brand new video, and today I'm gonna be talking about brand new anime. In particular, a new DMC show. For anyone who wasn't keeping up with the whole charade, we got an announcement for a brand new Devil May Cry anime back in 2018. Just before the announcement of DMC 5 back at E3. When that was a thing. The anime's from Shankar, the same dude who bought us Castlevania on Netflix. Then radio silence with a dash of information announcing Lady and Virgil to be a part of the whole thing. But the other day it was finally announced at the Netflix drop, with an art style that looks a lot like Devil May Cry Visions of V, leaving room for a bunch of speculation on what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna be putting on that tinfoil hat of mine to predict what we're most likely getting from 30 seconds of footage. First things first, Dante's design in this show is rather
interesting.
At first it looks like a mishmash of DMC 3 and 5 Dante's design, smashed together replacing them leather/khakis with a pair of sweatpants or jeans, and a grey Henley shirt that has a pizza stain on it. Them silver locks are way shorter than they were in DMC 3, that's for sure. Leaving the first line of speculation, I got a feeling this whole first season takes place in them Tony Redgrave days, when Dante was hiding his real name, keeping the Sparta lineage to himself, referring to himself as Tony Redgrave. That name is engraved on Ebony and Ivory. Speaking of which, where in the hell are them sexy ass hyper customized M19s? I don't see them anywhere, damn it!
Oh, easy there, fella.
Maybe this whole first season does take place when Dante was just hiding as a local run-of-the-mill mercenary before ditching the Tony Redgrave alias and going by his actual name. Most likely he's just borrowing the Berettas from Neil Goldstein and he'll return them in pristine condition, right? Wait, if this is Tony fires them guns off way too fast Redgrave, they end up breaking, then I already feel bad for poor Neil having to go through all the trouble of fixing him up and shit. I'm probably guessing that the entire cast for this first season are gonna be the ones from the novel. Most likely Enzo is gonna be replaced by Morrison because Kamiya kept him for Bayonetta, Gru, Jessica, and Gilver. Not sure if he's gonna be Virgil word for word or a clone like in the Itsuno timeline. Bobby Seller is most likely gonna be a thing in this first season. Even the synopsis kinda proves the whole pre-DMC 3 timeline, as it says, and I quote, "In this animated adaptation of the popular Capcom game, sinister forces are at play to open the portal between the human and demon realms. In the middle of it all is Dante, an orphan devil hunter for hire, unaware that the fate of both worlds hangs around his neck." End quote. With that being said, here are my hopes for this Netflix series. I'm hoping for more on-screen action unlike the 2007 anime that had some off-screen action. I mean, we're talking about a game series that lets you do stuff like this, and in between you get to see crazy shit like this. It would be nice if we can get some on-screen stylish action, but I'm guessing the action is covered, since it's the dude who worked on Castlevania. I think we should expect some kick-ass action. 2. I'm not expecting the adaptation to be 100% faithful to the video games, because no adaptation is ever 100% faithful. A few liberties have to be taken to fit the anime format, but I would appreciate it if the show's on point with the rest of the franchise. Meaning I hope when Dante gets Ebony and Ivory, they're the ones that we know, not the reboot pistols. The game arcs better be pretty close to what goes on in the franchise, with the DMC 2 arc being the one that can be heavily edited around. I'd even appreciate it if DMC 4 can be edited around a bit, where Dante's more of a main character, or at least give Dante and Nero an equal amount of screen time. When it comes to relative accuracy, I think we should be okay, since Itsuno's supervising it closely. I think that should cover us all. With all that being said, all what's left to do is to wait for this thing to come out on Netflix to see how it fares. For real, I hope this show turns out to be great. I mean, this series means the world to me. It's more than just a video game to me. It's peak fiction that changed my life and helped me get over a deep childhood fear. I want it to be treated with the utmost respect that it deserves. The crisp animation with the Visions of V art style look pretty promising. I just hope that this anime becomes one of my favorite animes of all time. And yeah, these were my speculations/expectations for this new Devil May Cry Netflix show. Cautiously anticipating it. I'd like to know what your thoughts on the show are. Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and smash the subscribe button, real impact style. Hit the bell to get notified of whenever I upload a brand new Devil May Cry or other action game content. This has been the Devil Joe signing out.